Today, the situation in law enforcement has evolved to new levels. It has a greater impact upon the communities than it did when I was an officer in the field. The paradigms that we had in the past are not appropriate for today. The terminology you've heard, old-fashioned law enforcement, good shoe leather, does it? It's not going to hold today. The economic situation that's facing our departments, the economic situation that's facing our community is changing law enforcement where it will never be the same. Today, when an investigator is faced with the investigation of a violent crime, he's faced with many different aspects, things that he must look at. One of the things that is critical to him is time, and also DNA. DNA has become a gold standard, a stalwart to basically any criminal investigation. You have to understand that every hour of delay in getting the results back, every hour of delay in carrying an investigation forward amounts up to several things. First is the cost associated with the investigator's time. Secondly, the offender is still out there. As we see from many different studies from Denver, Baltimore, Chicago, New York, the offenders are continuing to repeat again and again, and there are more victims.
GE exists to solve tough problems, whether it's for our customers, society, or for our own business. GE employees are hard at work every day solving the toughest issues facing society. Our vision in human identification is to provide innovative technology that simplifies the workflow to expand the use of DNA for law enforcement.
In our life science business, we're focusing on the forensics databasing market. We've actually been in the market for over 25 years, and our products are FDA products used in more than 50 countries around the world.
Conventional DNA analysis has been the evidentiary gold standard for human identification for almost 20 years. It's been very important technology and has been used throughout law enforcement forensics. The main problem with the technology is it's too complex. It requires a sophisticated laboratory and highly sophisticated technical equipment, and it also requires a series of highly skilled technical operators. Most importantly, the processes also require a significant amount of time. From the point that a DNA sample is logged into the forensic laboratory, it can take days, weeks, or even months to generate results.
Traditional DNA analysis uses a series of analytical instruments, reagents, and robotics to transfer and manipulate samples for processing.
NetBio's goal was to invent a rapid DNA analysis system based on a non-technical operator inserting a single biochipset consumable into the instrument and generating a DNA profile in under 90 minutes. Today we've accomplished that. The system requires 83 minutes and we're working to bring that time down to 60 minutes.
So we've decided to focus on DNA databasing as a key initiative for us. And in searching for a partner, we've selected NetBio for 3 reasons. One, their exceptional mechanical engineering expertise, their forensics molecular biology experience, and their innovations.
The NetBio system is a true fully automated lab-on-a-chip technology that only requires the basic utilities such as compressed air, power, and heat to process samples. This improves reliability and minimizes mechanical issues. NetBio has streamlined a labor-intensive workflow inside a self-contained disposable biochipset cassette. The cassette is a fully closed system, meaning that liquids and waste are contained on the cassette. There's no direct contact between the instrument and the sample or the liquids. As a result, the potential for cross-contamination is minimized, cleaning and maintenance requirements are minimized, and workflow efficiency is increased because no manual manipulations are required once samples are loaded inside the instrument.
With DNA technology that is now what we call rapid DNA technology, it stands on the cusp of actually revolutionizing how we go about law enforcement. We're bringing rapid DNA technology back to me, to the officer. I'm in control of my case. I can help my victim. I can also save the whole community tremendous amounts of cost, exposure, and liability by doing things faster, easier, and quicker. I've had the opportunity to meet many victims who've lost their sons, lost their wives, lost their daughters. It is devastating to hear these victims, what they went through, the fear, the uncertainty, and how their lives changed. This is where rapid DNA comes forward. I want to be able to find a resolution for them quickly, make them feel comfortable where they're at, and let them know that the law enforcement agencies, are really their servants, are really part of the community that they have.
Our goal is to reduce recidivism. Individuals who commit violent crimes generally commit multiple violent crimes. In the police station, to identify that individual when they're arrested and to be able to use that as an investigative lead by searching for unsolved crimes in DNA databases means that the speed of concluding those cases can be enhanced, and that means that societal safety can be dramatically improved.
Over time, rapid DNA technology will help law enforcement have an even greater impact in their communities. This technology will help law enforcement agencies address cases faster and reduce recidivism in their jurisdictions.